and I was wondering if you would be interested in signing my petition.
What's your petition for?
My petition is basically saying that foreigners should be treated the same way U.S. citizens are.
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying that they should not be arbitrarily arrested and that their property should not be stolen.
Okay.
And so far, like 80 people have signed this, and I was hoping you would. 82 people have signed this.
Yeah, I'll
I appreciate it.
You have a
Sorry.
pen?
Yes.
Okay.
It's a little torn, but so why do you think we're not talking more about race anymore?
Honestly, I still talk about it, but I know a lot of people are just like afraid to basically face conflict. And that's what I think it goes down to. And obviously, a subject like that is gonna have a lot of foreign opinions and so create conflict. So people try to stay away from it.
Do you mind if I sit down?
Sure. I would have to leave it a little bit closer to reading, but
Well, I was hoping to talk to you, like, to ask you a few more questions. Um, would create conflict. How would it create conflict? Should we not be opposed to like practices of like misconduct in writing?
we should. But honestly, with any type of diversity, like all over the country, doesn't matter whether you're talking about race or political background or whatever. If there's a difference of opinion, obviously there's going to be some sort of conflict there. Nobody wants to get into it. Honestly, is what I think.
There's going to be a difference of opinion.
Mm-hmm.
Like, would it be like an opinion to state that arbitrary detention is not going on?
I don't think there's a difference of opinion on that, but I mean, yeah, I would think everybody would pretty much be the same on that, but nobody really wants to stand up and put themselves in the forefront in the line of fire for an opinion that they're not as passionate about. Everybody isn't passionate about it, so everybody's not gonna stand up and take a stand on it.
Well, it's not. Are you standing up when you are opposing this practice in writing?
Um, yeah, in a way, but I don't know. That's a good thought. I honestly don't know why everybody won't sign it or won't, stand up against it. But
I mean, in terms of like Facebook, social media, I believe like that those are the most important tools. And
have you tried to start an online petition?
not yet,
No.
but
I think that would be really effective. I always know people are more willing to do that when they don't have to, leave their comfort zone in order to give their opinion on something.
you know what? That's a really good idea, and that was suggested to me,
Mm-hmm.
uh, and I've given it some thought, and I am going to do it. It's just that I have not done it so far. I've chosen like to talk to people in person and like
Yeah.
strike an honest conversation with them.
Yeah, I think that's like both of them actually. Both ways would work if you would, get some of your signatures online for the people that you might not catch out and about like this. But also, it's nice for if they're going to be signing something for you to, give them this background.
Okay, okay, definitely. Like I will do so. I have one more question.
Mm-hmm.
How are you defining terrorism nowadays?
How do I do it?
Yes.
Let me think.
I beg your pardon?
Oh, sorry, I just had to ask a question.
Because I have a definition, and I want my definition to be accepted as the conventional wisdom, in the sense that a terrorist for me is someone who is bombing people, and so like I believe there is a problem. I think there is like like people talk about this prison industrial complex. I'm talking about a terrorism complex here in the U.S. since 9/11, and for me like. Terrorism is when someone is bombing really, and so
That's
like
what you limited to?
well, yes, because if Al Qaeda is considered a terrorist because they are bombing, they have crashed into that building, like the U.S. is also a terrorist for bombing Hiroshima and Nagasaki.
I think it's so much more than that. Like, we have terrorists walking around every day with us in this country, I think.
Really?
Yes, I think. And I don't mean that by the conventional, like, people, like, just like bombing. Like, anybody who poses a threat to, like, mass, usually the minority population, anywhere you have it, I consider a terrorist. If your main goal is to pose a threat
To
to
pose it,
society,
is that
then I
uh,
think
is that really? Do you
it's
think
my
I'm
definition.
do you think I'm posing a threat to society?
I don't think you're posing a threat to society.
So like, how would you define like who would you consider a terrorist?
Like the first the first example that comes to mind right off back is the case with the Charleston, South Carolina church shooting. You
Okay.
know, like people wouldn't offhand think of him as a terrorist, but there's so many people walking around with those same views with the same intent to cause disruption that I think it's just a bunch of terrorists like walking around. You wouldn't consider him a terrorist because he didn't bomb anything?
Well, I think I would call him a problem, but
Okay.
uh, uh, and people obviously got killed, I believe, right? And so like I, I posted something about that on my Facebook page, and like I'm talking like very much honestly about race, and in terms of like, and then I quoted, of course, Bill Maher, and so like I, w- I would say it's a problem, but I'm not sure if I would call him a terrorist.
Okay. I respect your opinion. But yeah, that's just what I think as a terrorist. Like the people who, the Boston shootings, I consider them terrorists. I consider if you're, causing this mass uproar and disruption, this harm to society, especially to the point of death, then yes, I do consider you a terrorist. Yeah, that's pretty much my definition.
I appreciate you talking to me.
No
Like,
problem.
I wish like we would have like more honest conversations about race on national level, instead of well, right now I'm at a point where I'm having to dig up information
Hmm.
pretty much, and so like I wish more people would be like forthcoming with information. I
Well,
st-
start small. Start with Howard. Obviously, you're going to get a lot of differences in opinion on here, but I don't think you're going to be short of people, standing up and giving their opinion because Howard has a lot of strong-minded people, and they're all going to have something to say about this. I feel like if they'll, give their time, if they're not too busy, then I do feel like you'll get a lot of good feedback from this, and then you can take it to, a higher level once you start writing it.
that's the plan, and so far I've come across very interesting people, and I'm glad I'm here. Not all the feedback was very positive. I've met some incredibly I've dealt with incredibly dull security personnel, and but it's interesting though.
Hmm. What year are you?
Well, I have completed my majors, and
You
so
completed. Okay.
and I was like an economics and political science major, and I completed my majors in school in Missouri.
Okay.
So uh, was like making efforts to get my undergrad degree and then do JD perhaps.
Okay. Yeah, well, I applaud you for taking the time to study this and get this word out here because I don't think it's something that a lot of people think about. Like, you can tell, like, a lot of your friends I have to think about because it's not something that's always, that I always have, like, an immediate opinion on. But
Well, it was really nice talking to you though.
you too. Nice to meet you. I'm glad I can help.
Appreciate it.